On the rooftop of the world, where the icy Himalayas cradle the clouds, a river is born, the mighty Brahmaputra. For centuries, its waters have nurtured millions across Tibet, India, and Bangladesh. But today, this life-giving river stands at the heart of a rising geopolitical storm, one that could change the fate of South Asia. China, as the upper riparian country, is building a massive hydropower dam on the Brahmaputra in Tibet, which it calls the Yarlung Tsangpo. While China claims the dam is for clean energy and flood control, India fears something far more dangerous: the power to control the very lifeline of millions living downstream. Rivers don't recognize borders, but nations do. The Brahmaputra begins its journey in Chinese-controlled Tibet, enters India's northeast through Arunachal Pradesh and Assam, before flowing into Bangladesh. In this interconnected system, China's control over the upper stretches of the river gives it a unique strategic advantage. For India, this is not just about water, it's about national security. To understand why China's actions raise alarms, we must look at India's own precedent. In May 2025, India suspended parts of the Indus Water Treaty with Pakistan, a move to exert pressure amid rising tensions. This act sent a clear message to the world. Water, once considered above politics, can now be a strategic weapon. Observers argue that China, taking note of India's move, feels justified in asserting its own dominance over the Brahmaputra. China's dam on the Brahmaputra is not a small undertaking. Officially promoted as a hydropower project, it is capable of generating gigawatts of electricity. But dams of this scale can also store massive amounts of water and release it when politically convenient. For India, this could mean sudden floods during times of conflict or reduced water flow during critical seasons. The Brahmaputra feeds millions of lives in India's northeast, powering agriculture, drinking water, and ecosystems. Any change in its flow could devastate Assam and Arunachal Pradesh, regions already vulnerable to floods and erosion. Reduced water during dry months could spell disaster for crops, while sudden releases could lead to catastrophic floods. In times of tension, water could become another weapon, silent but devastating. By suspending the Indus Water Treaty with Pakistan, India signaled that water treaties are no longer sacred. China may now feel emboldened to treat the Brahmaputra as its own resource, ignoring India's concerns. The message is clear. In a world where water scarcity is rising, upstream nations will always have the upper hand.
The Indus Water Treaty of 1960 will be held in abeyance with immediate effect.
The Indian government has suspended the Indus Water Treaty 1960.
India has temporarily suspended the Indus Water Treaty.
If tensions rise unchecked, we may see water become a weapon of war, a future where rivers are controlled like oil pipelines. Yet there is still hope. Through diplomacy, technology, and data-sharing agreements, countries can turn water into a bridge for cooperation, not conflict. The Brahmaputra and Indus have flowed for millions of years, untouched by borders or politics. But the choices of today's leaders will decide whether its waters bring life or conflict to the generations of tomorrow. Because rivers, like history, never stop flowing, and neither should the pursuit of peace. If you believe in what you see, don't just watch, take action. Subscribe, like, and share to support Free World Media.